Japanese radio producer praises BTS, but critics ask, is this a hidden marketing strategy? Have you ever wondered why every time BTS steps into an international spotlight, the world seems to pause? Could it be pure talent, unmatchable charisma, or is there something more calculated behind the scenes? Recently, comments from Masatoru Furuya, a respected Japanese radio producer, have ignited a firestorm of speculation among fans and critics alike. In an unexpected twist, Furuya lauded BTS for their musicality, stage presence, and ability to connect with a global audience. But not everyone is taking his praise at face value. The moment Furuya praised BTS on air, the internet exploded with theories. Was this simply a genuine appreciation of the South Korean supergroup, or was it part of a carefully orchestrated plan by HYB to maintain global engagement? The question is tantalizing. Can a simple radio show appearance still serve as a powerful marketing tool in 2025? And if so, is it ethical to blur the lines between entertainment and promotion in such subtle ways? Fans immediately flocked to social media, dissecting Furuya's every word. Clips of the episode went viral on YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok, racking up millions of views in mere hours. Many armies hailed the comments as a validation of BTS's influence, celebrating the recognition from a prominent Japanese figure in the music industry. But critics were quick to point out that nothing in today's entertainment world happens in isolation. Could it be that HYB is crafting every public interaction with surgical precision, ensuring BTS remains not just relevant, but essential in global pop culture? To understand the debate, it's crucial to consider the context. BTS has long been more than a boy band. They are a cultural phenomenon, an industry benchmark, and some argue, a brand unto themselves. Their every move, from album releases to social media posts, is analyzed, shared, and dissected worldwide. So when a respected producer like Furuya singles them out for praise, it naturally raises questions. Is this spontaneous admiration, or is it a strategic amplification orchestrated by HYB's marketing team? What makes this episode particularly interesting is the platform itself, Japanese radio. In an era dominated by streaming services and social media, radio might seem outdated, but its influence should not be underestimated. Radio has the power to reach deeply loyal audiences, and endorsements from respected hosts carry a sense of authenticity that no Instagram post can replicate. When Furuya praises BTS on air, the words resonate not only because of BTS's talent, but because of the medium's credibility. Could HYB have chosen this specific platform for maximum impact? Adding fuel to the fire is the timing. This radio appearance comes shortly after BTS's members began pursuing solo projects, military service rotations, and global collaborations. The timing begs the question, is HYB using strategic media placements to sustain momentum and engagement, even as the group navigates transitional periods? For fans and industry analysts alike, every comment, every appearance, every praise is scrutinized, and nothing escapes interpretation. Critics are especially intrigued by the subtlety of this strategy. Unlike traditional advertisements or overt PR campaigns, praise on a radio show feels organic. It doesn't scream marketing, yet it functions as one. This raises deeper questions. In today's entertainment world, where does genuine recognition end and strategic promotion begin? And if fans are unknowingly participating in a marketing strategy while celebrating their idols, does that diminish the authenticity of their excitement, or does it enhance it? The debate is not confined to Japan. Global armies are weighing in, dissecting Furuya's tone, the language he used, and even the structure of his commentary. Forums are buzzing with theories. Some suggest that HYB meticulously coordinates these appearances months in advance, choosing producers and hosts who align with the group's brand image. Others argue that even if there's a plan, it doesn't take away from BTS's talent. Rather, it amplifies it in ways that fans genuinely appreciate. This situation highlights a broader phenomenon in the music industry, the fusion of art and strategy. In a world where algorithms govern visibility, even organic praise can become a powerful tool. The BTS Furuya radio episode may seem innocuous on the surface, But behind it could be layers of strategy designed to ensure BTS remains omnipresent in public consciousness. And yet, the beauty and controversy lies in its subtlety. When is a moment just a moment, and when is it part of a grander scheme? Emotions run high on both sides. Fans feel vindicated, claiming, "See, the world recognizes our boys." Critics remain skeptical, asserting, "This is too polished to be coincidental." The clash between excitement and suspicion keeps audiences glued, proving that even in 2025, the blend of entertainment and strategy can create a narrative more compelling than the music itself. And there's the ultimate question that lingers over the entire discourse. Will BTS ever simply be seen as musicians, or will every action they take be interpreted through the lens of marketing genius? This radio episode may seem small, but it is emblematic of a larger trend in global entertainment. Where traditional advertising fails, subtle strategic endorsements thrive, often unnoticed yet immensely effective. Mazatoro Furuya's praise has opened a Pandora's box of speculation, not because of what he said, but because of what it implies. Can a simple comment shape perception across continents? Can it reignite engagement at a critical moment in a group's career? And most provocatively, is HYBE leading fans to believe they are witnessing a candid moment when in reality, they are part of a sophisticated engagement strategy? As the debate continues, one thing is certain. BTS remains a global phenomenon capable of commanding attention without lifting a finger, or at least, without fans realizing just how deliberate that attention has been curated. The conversation around this episode will likely persist for months, perhaps influencing how future artists, labels, and producers approach media in the digital age. In the end, the intersection of art, fandom, and strategy is more complicated than ever. BTS's ability to straddle this line while maintaining emotional resonance with fans is a testament to both their talent and the ingenuity of the systems around them. But for critics and fans alike, the pressing question remains: was this just a heartfelt compliment from Mazatoro Furuya, or the opening move in a masterclass of global marketing? Only time and countless media analyses will tell. Even as debates rage on, armies continue to dissect every clip, replaying Furuya's words, looking for nuance, meaning, and hidden intent. Every syllable is parsed, every gesture examined, and every social media response becomes a piece of the puzzle. The story of BTS's appearance on Japanese radio is no longer just a radio segment. It's a case study in modern entertainment strategy, blending admiration, suspense, and marketing in a way that keeps millions captivated worldwide. So, the question remains, are we witnessing a genuine moment of praise for one of the most influential groups of the 21st century? Or are we participants in a sophisticated, unseen marketing strategy? As BTS continues to dominate headlines, charts, and hearts around the globe, the line between art and strategy blurs ever further, leaving fans, critics, and industry insiders wondering, what is real and what is orchestrated? The discussion around BTS's Japanese radio appearance cannot be separated from the broader context of the K-pop industry's global expansion. BTS has, over the past decade, become not just a musical act but a cultural symbol. From breaking Billboard records to selling out stadiums worldwide, every move is meticulously scrutinized. When Mazatoro Furuya praised BTS on air, many saw it as more than just a compliment. It was a signal, a reminder that BTS remains at the forefront of international music. But why does a single comment ignite such widespread analysis? Could it be that BTS has become a benchmark against which all global pop acts are now measured? HYBE, the company behind BTS, has been known for its strategic precision. Every appearance, every collaboration, and every media interaction is orchestrated to maximize engagement. Analysts argue that this is not manipulation. It is modern entertainment strategy in a digital age where attention is the most valuable currency. The choice of Mazatoro Furuya and the Japanese radio platform was unlikely accidental. Furuya is known for his credibility in the industry, and his voice carries weight among listeners who trust his judgment. Could HYB have calculated that praise from him would ripple through both Japanese and global audiences, reinforcing BTS's international image while subtly promoting their ongoing projects? Fans on Twitter and TikTok were quick to dissect the episode. Clips showing Furuya's reactions to BTS's achievements circulated at lightning speed, with hashtags trending worldwide. Some ARMYs expressed sheer excitement. BTS is being recognized everywhere. This is historic. Others approached with skepticism. Wait, something feels orchestrated here. Are we being marketed to without realizing it? The duality of reactions highlights the fascinating tension between fandom and skepticism. How do you truly separate genuine admiration from calculated media strategy in an age where every digital interaction can be leveraged? Critics also pointed out that this praise coincides with BTS members pursuing solo projects and international collaborations. Could HYB be using these subtle appearances to maintain cohesion of the brand despite the individual paths of the members? The answer seems plausible. In marketing terms, this is a textbook example of keeping a global brand relevant even when the main product, the group as a whole, is partially inactive. By placing BTS in high-credibility media moments, HYB ensures constant visibility and emotional engagement without overtly selling anything. It is, in many ways, invisible marketing at its most sophisticated. Moreover, Japanese radio, while not the most dominant medium in the age of streaming, remains significant for certain demographics. Radio hosts like Furuya carry cultural authority. Their endorsements resonate with audiences who might not actively follow social media. HYB's choice of medium is, therefore, as strategic as the message itself. But here lies the critical question. Does subtlety make this strategy more effective, or does it risk eroding trust among fans if discovered? The emotional reactions from fans indicate the former. Many listeners were moved, not just by BTS's music, but by the recognition of their journey, from trainee hardships in South Korea to global superstardom. This emotional connection is precisely what HYB leverages. By positioning BTS in moments that feel intimate yet carry wide-reaching impact, the company reinforces fans' loyalty and engagement. Could it be that every praise, every nod from an industry insider, is designed to evoke these emotional responses? The debate is further complicated by the global scale of fandom. ARMYs from North America, Europe, and Southeast Asia are interpreting the same radio segment, but through vastly different cultural lenses. In the West, the focus tends to be on BTS's influence and talent. In Japan, the recognition of a respected local producer adds an extra layer of prestige. The question arises, is BTS's global appeal organically universal or carefully tailored for each region through strategic media placements? Social media reactions offer fascinating insight. On Twitter, fans posted side-by-side comparisons of Furuya's commentary and previous radio endorsements he gave to other artists. Observers noted subtle differences in enthusiasm and phrasing when he spoke about BTS. Analysts suggested that even these nuances might be coordinated to signal global relevance. Could this level of micromanagement be intentional? And if so, what does it say about the intersection of art and commerce in the modern music industry? Furthermore, the impact of such appearances extends beyond fan engagement. Media outlets around the world picked up on Furuya's praise, framing it as evidence of BTS's continuing dominance. Headlines in English, Korean, and Japanese questioned whether BTS could maintain this momentum as a group and whether HYB's strategy would be transparent or remain behind the scenes. The commentary feeds into the larger narrative. BTS is not just performing music, they are performing influence. From a marketing perspective, this is genius. In an era where audiences are bombarded with advertisements and promotional content, subtle endorsement through credible voices bypasses skepticism and feels authentic. When Furuya speaks, it doesn't feel like marketing, it feels like validation. And yet, as critics argue, the effect is indistinguishable from the most calculated campaigns. Could HYB be redefining what it means to market in the entertainment industry, blurring the lines between organic praise and strategic promotion? Equally intriguing is the psychological effect on fans. ARMYs have been conditioned to notice every detail, every appearance, every statement. This hyper-awareness turns praise into a collective experience where millions analyze tone, word choice, and even body language. Each detail becomes part of an emotional narrative that reinforces loyalty. From a business standpoint, this creates a feedback loop. Fans amplify the praise, which increases BTS's visibility, which, in turn, strengthens the brand. Is this a marketing strategy, or merely a side effect of a dedicated fanbase? Or is it both, perfectly intertwined? Even more fascinating is the question of sustainability. Can this level of media orchestration be maintained indefinitely? Critics suggest that overuse of such strategies might lead to fatigue or skepticism among fans. Yet BTS's career demonstrates remarkable adaptability. HYB's approach appears to balance visibility with subtlety, allowing the group to remain omnipresent without overexposing them. How long can this balance be maintained? And what are the potential risks of blurring the line between genuine recognition and strategic promotion too finely?